What is up, everybody? Bigfoot Sealy back with another video. It is that time of year again. The MLB playoffs are here, and you know what that means? It's time to make my 2022 MLB Postseason Predictions. Last year, I was dead wrong. I had the Brewers winning the World Series facing off against the Rays. You know how that worked out? They both lost in the first round. So we're not going to do that again. We're not going to make bad predictions. This year, they're going to be all right. And this year, the Guardians are in it. Let's go. That's big. Only a little bit of bias in this video, maybe. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, let's get to the predictions. Starting off with the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Also, before I make my predictions, first year of the expanded playoffs, which I think is awesome. Comment down below what you think of that. Anyway, here we go. Blue Jays, Mariners. Blue Jays are going to sweep the Mariners in 2 games because Toronto, that stadium is going to go crazy. Just like Jose Bautista when he hit that home run and bat flipped. It's going to be that crazy. Blue Jays sweep the Mariners easily. Easily. Quote me on that. Next up, Guardians and the Tampa Bay Rays. Kevin Cash, Terry Francona, friends, used to coach together back when they were in Cleveland. Kevin Cash was in Cleveland. So who do you think is going to win? The Guardians, obviously. These two teams faced each other just a couple weeks ago, and they're all great games. 2 of them went to extras. 1 of them decided in the 8th inning. So I'm guessing one of these games is going to go into extra innings, and it's going to be a hard-fought battle, but the Guardians win in 2. Now on to the National League. It's the wild card series between the Mets and the Padres. The Mets holding the NL East division lead for over 150 days and still not winning it. Yikes. Braves only holding that first place lead in the NL East for 8 days, and they win the division. Tough loss for the Mets, so they're going to have that chip on their shoulder, and they're going to crush the Padres. No Tatis Padres. Juan Soto and Josh Bell have been kind of cold, and I just think the Mets are going to roll right through the Padres. And our final series in the National League between the Phillies and the Cardinals, I could see the Phillies coming into St. Louis and sweeping them 2 games. I could see it, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to be a 3-game. Cardinals win in 3 games. Cardinals on to the National Division Series. Phillies coming in for the first time since 2011. Good for them, but they're going to lose in the first round, sadly. That's what's going to happen. Let's get to the division series in the American League. Astros, Blue Jays. This is going to be a fun one, and the winner will be the Toronto Blue Jays. This team is going to be so fun to watch. They're my team to watch this postseason, and it's going to be some fun, and you're going to see some great stuff. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's going to hit a couple home runs. Teoscar Hernandez, watch out for him. Bo Bichette, after coming off a great September, is going to carry that here into the postseason. It's going to be fun. Alek Manoah leading that staff, along with Kevin Gossman. Guardians, Yankees, that Yankees bullpen kind of roughed up. Not much in there. The offense has been kind of iffy. Aaron Judge, pretty slow streak, didn't hit a home run for a couple times. He still broke the record. Congrats to Aaron Judge. Good for him. Hopefully he doesn't hit any this series. He's bound to, most likely with that short right field porch. But guess who's going to win in 5 games? The Cleveland Guardians. They will win it. Watch it happen. This team is not going to hit home runs. They're just going to single and hit away at the Yankees pitching, and they won't have any bullpen to come back with us. And Emmanuel Clase will shut it down in the bottom of the 9th in Yankee Stadium. Guardians on to the ALCS. Next up, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the New York Mets. Mets still with that chip on their shoulder. Dodgers, sorry Dodgers. The Mets are going to continue on to the NLCS. They're going to be hot. Cardinals, Braves. Guess who wins? The Braves. 4-game sweep. Cardinals, sorry, you don't have a chance against the Braves. It's going to be Braves Mets in the NLCS. We'll start off with that. Who's going to the World Series in the National League? Give me the New York Mets. They are so mad about not winning the NL East that they take it to the Braves in 6 games, winning it in Atlanta. That will be also a very fun series to watch. The Mets headed back to the World Series. Steve Cohen, all that money paying, is about to work off. And finally, in the ALCS, it's the Guardians and the Blue Jays, a rematch of the 2016 ALCS. That time, the Indians made it to the World Series. This time, the Guardians will do the same and will make it to the World Series. It's happening. I'm telling you, the Guardians are just going to kill the Blue Jays. Kill them in 5 games. It's going to be a quick 5-game series, in and out. Home field advantage goes to the Guardians. Trust me, Guardians are going to the World Series. So now we have the final matchup in the World Series. New York Mets and Cleveland Guardians. This series is going to be so fun. Francisco Lindor coming back to Cleveland for the first time since he left in our trade that we sent. That was actually worked out good for both sides so far. But anyway, the winner of the World Series, the New York Mets. Let me get the hat. Here we go. The New York Mets are your World Series champions, defeating the Guardians in 6 games. Your World Series MVP, Mark Canha, 2-homer game in Game 6. Also hits 3 more homers. He's going to hit 5 homers in the World Series. I'm calling it right now. Mark Canha, your World Series MVP. Mets winning the World Series. Congratulations to the Mets. So those are my predictions. Comment down below what you think is not going to happen. Probably most of you are going to say that the Guardians aren't going to make it past the wild card. We'll see. I'm going to root for them. I think they're making it to the World Series. Let's hope so. I'm hoping so. I'm going to root for them, but to make it to the World Series and lose to the Mets. So that is all I have for today. Hope you all enjoy watching it this fun wild card weekend, and hope you all enjoy the MLB postseason. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.